Sunder G.
Sunder 6-inch 1 ounce swim bait.
Sunder 6.
Sunder 6-inch. Yeah, so it's our brand new swim bait, multi-segment, and it has a lot of the same characteristics of our other well-known swim baits, including the mesh woven fiber that can withstand up to 40 pounds of force. What's great about this one though is it does only come in at 1 ounce. So the average angler that wants to get into swim baiting doesn't have to have heavy duty gear. Any rod that can handle 1 ounce, you can pick this up. $25.99 retail price, and go out there and fish it.
Now, how'd you get it so light for a swim bait?
It took a lot of work to trim it down. So what you'll notice between that and some of our other baits is it's a lot skinnier.
Yep.
So we've worked at balancing it really well. It is a suspending sink rate, and so it's one of the first products that we've come out with that is gonna, be able to fall at a lot slower rate than our other ones. This was our last revision of prototypes. If you'll see there, our production models will not have that cutout right there.
So you got this to sink very slowly.
It is a suspending sink rate, yeah. So it's not neutral buoyancy, but it's very slow. Honestly, I haven't even measured it. We haven't even gotten the specs on it yet, but it's very slow.
So you could kill this.
You could strike. You could fish that at 10 feet of water for a couple of minutes without, just slowly letting it sink down. 1 or 2 turns on the reel and let it sit again. And it's
How many colors will be available?
15, I believe. It'll be the same color patterns that are available on all of our 7-inch struts. So we're real excited about this. It's going to be a great bait.
Nice. And so you've added the 7-inch swim pike. So it's smaller.
Out of the 7-inch swim pike, it's a little bit smaller. The weight comes in significantly less as well. Again, what we were trying to do with some of these was appeal to the mass market. A lot of our heavier baits only can be fished by guys that have heavy duty gear. The 7-inch swim pike, again, comes in just over 1 ounce. Anybody can fish it.
Very small.
Very small.
Ouch.
And
ouch.
Sharp hooks.
Sharp hooks. Very small. How many segments? 1, 2, 3,
11
4,
segments.
11 segments. More than the 9-inch, right?
No, 11 segments on the 9-inch as well. Again, it's just been shrunken
You're going to get
down.
that. So you're going to get that same action, right?
Yeah, a straight running head with a tail that's going to produce an S action behind it.
Nice. So this is going to be very popular, especially if you don't have, like you said, the bigger rods, guys.
Exactly.
You can throw this with a regular rod. You don't need to go out and buy a rod.
Anybody that wants to get into swim baiting and wants to try some of these bigger baits but doesn't have the gear, if you've got something that can handle 1 ounce,
amazing.
You can handle these baits.
So I know you said that the War Axe is already in development.
Right.
Well, it's getting some revisions.
It is just a few. It's almost ready.
But this is the first look at something. This is an amazing craw. I just love the angles on it.
Yeah.
It's got some wicked angles.
So on this one, we were appealing to the fishermen as much as we wanted to appeal to the fish. As far as design was concerned, we wanted to make sure that at all times, when you're fishing it, you're getting a good action out of the legs. And so that's why you'll see we've got the 1 millimeter dimples on there. The goal is so that whether you're slowly rolling it along the bottom or as it's falling, you're going to get a really good paddle out of those legs. This bait also sits with the claws up in the air.
So it'll sit in
it'll sit just in a prone position, like it's ready to attack anything that comes by. Everything is salted and scented. It's a great product lineup. Not just the War Axe, but all of these baits on this level here are part of our Venom Tail series. They all incorporate that same salt and scent, shrimp scent.
This is a great one too.
The Deuce and 3, 4, and 5-inch. All of these products are available for $5.99, and we're trying to appeal to the mass market as far as these products are concerned.
So you've got like that's nice too for scorp tail.
Scorp tail. So it's kind of our idea of the fluke. The barb on the back gives it a unique action that is different than you would see with some of the other flukes.
A nice hook keeper, like a to bury the hook.
Oh yeah,
for swimming.
And actually you'll see that along all of our baits, including our new Prism. There's a lot of stick baits out there, but there's very few stick baits that have that hook bedding on it. So when you want it to go weedless, the hook will rest nicely in there, and you can pin it right to one of those.
I noticed you've got these indents on both sides. Yeah. Is that to catch air bubbles?
Not to catch air bubbles. You'll get a different action from different sides. So if you are fishing it from the thicker side of the bait, you're going to get a nice tail wobble here. If you fish it from this side, it's a much more dramatic action that comes out of the thicker side of the bait.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and plus if you just wacky rig it, the shimmer going down, it's unbelievable. And then, yeah, that was the other one we came out with, which is a $15 or $15.99 retail. Similar to some of the other multi-segmented swim baits you see out there in the soft plastic realm, but they incorporate our mesh woven fiber again.
So this is a soft bait.
Soft bait.
But it has the fiber inlaid
Exactly,
inside.
and it goes from the eye all the way to the tail. So some of the soft plastic ones out there will take a few strikes.
You can see
and
it.
they fall apart. This one, it's got 40 pounds of break strength, just like all of our other baits. So you could take a strike to the back, and it's still going to keep fishing just fine.
And what's the action on this? Just
that one is actually going to be more of a glide bait action, whereas our 3-part kicker is going to be more in line with our other multi-segmented baits and be a tighter S action. So each one produces a completely different action. Both of those are priced at $15.99. Both of those are also suspending.
and this one has the mesh as well, right?
Yep,
You can
both
see
of them have the mesh, and it runs all the way from the eye of the bait all the way through the tail.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah, I'm real excited. I've only had a chance to fish it for a little bit. I can't wait to really put some time on the water with them.
How many patterns are going to be on these?
Same as all of our other ones. I think we're at like 12 or 13.
So you're going to have something for clear water, something for every part of the country,
every
even
part
in
of the
Canada,
country. You got it.
California.
Yeah, from Clear Lake Hitch to shad to shiner to herring to sardine, Cisco.
Nice.
Everything. Actually, I think we've got a northern pattern as well that'll be coming out on those.
That's pretty cool.